Hey everybody, what's going on? Your host LovelyCheesePizza here. Welcome back to Let's Play some more Pokemon Blue. God, this little table keeps moving a whole bunch. I keep like trying to get around this thing and I keep nudging the table that my mic's on and I'm trying not to have it fold in and just destroy everything. Because it's literally a TV tray. I don't have enough room in here for a legit like area to have this microphone outside of this little TV tray, so it's kind of a problem. But we're all good. So, in the last episode, my friends, we managed to do something big. We were able to take down the gym here in Fuchsia City, we got the Soul Badge, and now we can use Surf out of combat, and so things are awesome. So what we're going to do today is we've already gone through the Safari Zone, and we've already completed it, or at least the main portion of it, but there's still a couple items left that I think are useful for us to have, even though, realistically, after going back and looking at a map, that almost says boobs backwards. I really wish we had $58,008. That would literally be the old thing that we used to do on like those old ass calculators in grade school. It was like, hey dude, look at this. Look what it says if you turn it backwards. It says boobs. So, childhood was great, man. Childhood was a great thing. But yeah, so here, I kind of looked at a map of this, and it realistically, the only super valuable, if you could even call it super valuable, item that we have at all in here that I haven't already picked up. Like, we already grabbed all the TMs. The only other thing that's really worth anything is this this nugget right here. Otherwise, everything else is like revives and potions, which are fine. But I think I would rather, you know, just try to shoot for catching something today. So we're gonna try that out. I don't really know what we're gonna run into, but I know there's always a chance that we can run into something crazy. Which, hey, you know what? I'll give this a go. I've been trying to look at like some strategies too on how to go about this best, and a lot of people are just saying throw the rock and then throw the ball. You know, I mean, throwing the rock does. Oh boy, throwing the rock does, you know, weaken it. And if it doesn't run away, then they say throw the ball like right away, and there he goes. Because when you give them the food, and while it does help them stay, oh god, oh baby, come on, don't fuck with me. Let's do this. Come on, baby, give me what I'm asking for. He ran away. That's literally. How do you miss a Pokemon that large? How the hell do you miss that thing? That is absurd. Oh, man. Like, that's something that's always bothered me about the Safari Zone in specific, is you'll throw a rock and you'll hit him every time. But then you'll throw a ball and you'll just straight up miss? Like, how the fuck do you miss? Especially a Chansey. That thing's like 5 billion pounds. And we totally caught that thing. I am incredible! Cool. We now have at least the bare minimum that I wanted coming in here. So this is great. 254 pounds, 3'3". Man, make that thing a running back. My god. Its massive bones are 1,000 times harder than human bones. It can easily knock a trailer flying or an entire defensive line. So you know what? We're gonna call this guy, speaking of football, we're gonna totally call this thing Fridge. After one William the Fridge Perry, who played for the Chicago Bears, and I believe he was either an offensive or defensive lineman, but they totally gave him the ball once, or a number of times actually, and he totally just scored fucking touchdowns. It was great. All right, well, you know what? We're on, you know, a little bit of a success tear here, and might as well keep it going. You're not gonna get any complaints from me. You can throw a rock. Well, I guess it would probably hurt a small-ass Nidoran like that more. I was like, you can throw a rock at a giant-ass Rhyhorn and he ain't gonna flinch. But you throw one at a little Nidoran and it's like, fuck, I'm out of here. Come on. Let me get this execute. We've already had, what, 2 or 3 cracks at one already and no luck? It's gonna continue being that way. Oh, god damn it. This area is so frustrating. But, like, that's what keeps you coming back for more in here, you know? It's just that feeling that, God, I really, really want to, you know, get one of these. I already have a Rhyhorn, so we're kind of good there. Let's shoot for this. Let's use the good rod here. See if maybe we can catch ourselves a water Pokemon. Come on! What do we got? It's a bite! Ironically, probably from something that doesn't even have any teeth. Okay, well, Goldeen totally has teeth, I think. If anything, it's totally got those fucking huge-ass, like, Botox lips or whatever. Got those collagen injections. Trying to impress the other male fish in the pond. Really? Really? You gotta be fucking kidding me. The box is full. I gotta go change boxes now? Alright. So, do I gotta, like, I'm not gonna toss a repel on, that's a total waste of a repel. Watch, I'm gonna run into something like a Scyther or something that has a fairly low appearance rate. I'm not even gonna be able to fucking try to get it because I don't have the damn thing. Man, I could go for that right now. But no, why in God's name would I be able to do that? Whoever heard of catching one of those? Like, how do they not have a function available that just be like, hey, your box is full, would you like to remotely change boxes? Yes, I would. Now I gotta sit here and have this be a complete and total waste of, what, 500 bucks or whatever? Yes, I am leaving early. I'll return them, don't worry. You don't have to worry about people, you know, stealing your weird-ass off-brand, you know, Pokeballs or whatever. It's just weird, like, why would you have your own brand? It's like, let people come in with their own. I mean, man, I guess you could, you know, I don't even know what I'm getting at here. I mean, I get why they're selling their own, because you totally make full profit out of that. And, like, you know, make them pay a fee. If you're going to come in here and use your own Pokeballs, you got to pay a little extra fee for it. Well, not really a big deal. If they don't want to buy yours, then, you know, let all parties win in this. At least it's not going to be, you know... Speaking of knockoff stuff, by the way, I found something, and, like, it reminded me of when I went to, it reminds me of when I went to Los Angeles about 5 months ago. It was back in late May. And, I mean, you hear about, you know, companies that do knockoff things all the time, and a lot of the time, they're gonna be, you know, they'll be like electronics brands, or they'll be, you know, sometimes in like China and Hong Kong, you see those companies that do like weird knockoff game systems, like the Game Philip, or like I can't remember a lot of the names of them right now, but they're ones that do like weird knockoff versions of like PSPs, like the what the fuck do they call those things? They call them like oh, pop stations. Yeah, pop stations where they make things that look like knockoff versions of other systems, and they totally are just really, really shitty, almost like Tiger Electronic games, you know? But a lot of things that you see also are like knockoff shoe brands, okay? When I was in Los Angeles, me and the guys went to this little shoe store because we saw what we thought were like these really super fucking awesome ass shoes in there, and so we would decide to go in there and take a look around, see if they had like any you know, like super crazy good deals on like awesome shoes that maybe they didn't know what they had. We go in there and there's all of these fucking brand names of shoes that I've never even seen before, and you could tell that all of them were fake. Like, for, like, the Nike shoes, the swoosh was going the wrong way, and it, like, the angles were all off. And, the one that got me the most, though, was Adidas. Fucking Adidas, man. The people making knockoff versions of Adidas shoes have absolutely no shame at all. There are, like, I'm not even kidding, there's, like, 40 different off-brands of Adidas. It's insane. And, like, you would think that they would try to make it as obviously close to the original logo as possible, and there's so many of them that totally don't at all. And there's like even some of them, like, instead of, you'll see some of these knockoff brands try to keep the name similar. So instead of Adidas, there was a brand that was Adadas that's, you know, variably similar, but you totally know that it's not real. But then there's some of them that are just like way off. Like I took a list because some person on Twitter like went through the liberty of actually finding a bunch of these and like listing them all off with their logos and everything. And God, everybody's fucking running away. Every single one of them. And so I wrote a few of these down because some of them I couldn't help but laugh at how like not even close to Adidas they are, despite their logos being kinda sorta similar. Listen to some of these. So there's edemas, which edema is like, isn't edema like swelling? I think that's like you get like, I think yeah, I think it's like some type of swelling or like fluid retention or something like that. Pulmonary edema is really bad. So we'll leave it at that. Come on, Chansey, don't you fucking run away from me. Don't you dare. God damn it! That fucking Chansey always runs. I mean, I guess I understand why it is. I'm totally, when I throw that rock, if we see it again, when I throw that rock, I'm totally hitting it right in its like little soft egg thing in its like kangaroo pouch in its stomach. I'd be kind of pissed off at that too. Like if you got like an unborn child in there, then of course it's gonna totally piss you off. You're like, dude, watch your fucking aim. If you're gonna throw that thing, at least like throw it at my, you know, at like my chest or something. God damn it. How do executes run? That's what I want to know. Like, do they all like disengage off of the main egg and just like roll away, or like what do they do? See, watch this. It totally hits it right in the top of the egg. Just right square in there. Come on, baby. Come on. Don't fuck with me. How do I miss that thing? It is fucking huge. That is a monstrous Pokemon. There is no way you miss it. God damn it. Oh god. You have the ability to pinpoint a shot with that rock. It hits it right square in the same place every time, but you mean to tell me you throw a Pokeball and you cannot hit that thing with it? God, you asshole. Anywho. Oh, God. Anywho, so listen to some of these knockoff names, dude. They are gold. So there's Edemas, there's Didasa, Dyads. Oh, a Tauros. Dude, Tauros is fucking awesome. I actually would love to have Tauros in the lineup if we can get it to work. Let's see if we can do it. I love that, like, jewel-looking thing in the middle of its skull there. I think it's... God damn it! God! Oh, the anger. It's building inside of my veins. Let's see. There's Adadas, I already told you about that. There's Abibos. There's probably the least inventive one out of this is just fucking sports. It's just called sports. Oh god, it's just called sports. Then there's Absids. There's Abibig with a G, and the G is capitalized for some fucking reason. I don't know why. We already have a Paris. We don't need that. There's Abibas. There's Adidos. There's Ile, which is not even close to any of them. There's Sedidsa, which I momentarily thought that was Adidas backwards, and it totally isn't. It just has all the same letters in it. There's Adivore, which just totally sounds like the name of a prescription medicine. There's Adnalis, and then this is the most obscure out of the bunch. Hey, we got him! Yes! Oh boy, who's making scrambled eggs for breakfast? It's totally me. Which would be murder, if I did it. Alright, often mistaken for eggs. Boy, I wonder why. I fucking wonder why. They quickly gather and attack in swarms. Do I want to give it... Oh, yes I do. We will call this thing... We'll call it, the old, ooh, yeah, we'll call it Scrambloid. Why? I don't know. Let's call it Scrambloid. It is what it is. This is definitely the most obscure one out of all of them. And it also sounds the best, too. It's called Xinertai, X-I-N-E-R-T-A-I, and it's in all capital letters. I think that's fucking awesome. I would totally buy a pair of shoes from Xinertai. I would. I'd totally do it. I think that's a badass name for a shoe company, or for, like, any company, really. Like, how awesome would that be? You know, like, oh, what company are you working for these days, Jeffrey? Oh, dude, I'm totally working for Zinnertai. Oh, that sounds awesome. I'm getting a phone call right now, but I'm not going to answer it. They're like, oh, well, what do you do? Oh, I do a little bit of everything. We sell shoes, we sell computers, we sell health insurance. we sell cars. We sell volcano insurance on the side. We're doing a little bit of everything out there. He's like, oh man, can I get a business card? Yes, you can. Zinnertai, we fucking do everything. That's what it comes down to. They just do a little bit of everything. Yeah, I found out also that all these houses totally have nothing in them. I mean, there might be people in there that have some dialogue they can offer, but other than that, they totally have absolutely nothing to give you. So, we ended up spending a little bit more time in here than I thought, but hey, you know what? We caught what, 2, 3 Pokemon in here? So, I'm totally down with it. We got the Execute, we got the Rhyhorn. Super down with both of those things. I still want that Chansey though, man. We've not even really even had an opportunity to catch one. It's just running away every single time. Or it's not even hitting. Oh, you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. You're gonna give me that bitchy face, and I'm gonna get you with it. Oh, you can't run away from me forever. Oh, but you're gonna try. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. I will hunt you down. I will put a tracking beacon in your cereal. You're gonna swallow it, and I'm gonna be able to follow you wherever you may roam. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're on a roll now, baby. Don't want to give a nickname to you? Sure. Well, we will call you the Beacon. Right after, you have that one down in your digestive system for the rest of your life. Cool. I wonder if they really had any rules in place about just riding your bike in here. I feel like that's kind of against the rules. But, obviously not too big of a deal. Come on, let's get this Nidorino. I want to be able to use a Moonstone on it. We really need to kind of up our Pokedex completion a little bit more. That would behoove us greatly. Oh, come on. Don't you, God, you piece of shit. Ugh. You're not gonna hide from me, man. I'm going to nail your ass to the wall. Oh, here we go. It's the Revengeance right here. Come on. Don't you dare. Oh, come on. Get in the ball. God, get in the... You fucker! Just get in the ball! How are you missing these things? You're hitting every other Pokemon in this planet, inside of the planet, that, that are, like, way smaller. That would be realistically harder to hit, but no, not with Chansey. Chansey is impervious to all things. Aside... Ugh. Nice pig nose, Nidorina. Jesus. That thing is hideous looking. Like, it looks like a pig with, like, liver spots on its leg that's got, like, Kevin McAllister hair on its ear there. It looks like it just woke up after, like, a weekend bender of drinking or something. Oh, boy. I mean, if I can get this Nidorina, we can totally lay waste to the other one. Or not. Okay. Evolved forms of things and anything named Chansey is just not a-happening. Real quick. Let's try fishing again. Might as well. What's the worst that could happen? I can tell you the worst that could happen. We, like, fish like a bomb out of the water. It's like, oh, you found a World War II bomb that was laying dormant inside of the Safari Zone, inside of the Safari Zone pond. You weren't supposed to find it. We were going to use that for something special, but, well, can't hide from it now. And we got that Goldeen, dude. This is awesome. This is easily the most Pokemon I think I've ever caught in here in one trip through. I think we already have a Goldeen though. Yeah, we caught one. We totally caught one at a different time. I just now remembered that. We caught that thing and it had full health. Yeah, that's right. We were in it's right after we got the good rod. We went out in the back and we caught that thing and it had full health and we just threw like a great ball at it and we caught it on the first try. Forgot about that. Ding dong. Time's up. Wait a minute. Are you on your bike? You're ruining the grass! Oh, God, Jesus. Did you get a good haul? I did get a good haul, actually. Thank you for asking. Alright, my friends. Well, that went over really well. that was fantastic. I'm very pleased at what has taken place here. So, what do we do from here? I don't... Actually, well, I know exactly what we do from here. What we're going to be doing from here is, in the next episode of Let's Play Pokemon Blue, we are going to head off to the left, and we're going to go up the Biker's Trail, or like, Cyclist Road, or whatever the hell it is, the name of that place is. We're going to head that way, and we're gonna deal with all of the trainers on the way up there, en route to go back to Celadon City, because there are things that we need to do there. And so I think might as well. So when we come back, we're gonna totally do that, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. So let's deposit an item real quick here, something that we don't particularly need. We don't need. We're not gonna need the Good Rod right now. We'll come back and get that before we go down and start, you know, doing other things. We can also put that in there. Max Potion. We can probably hold on to it for a little while. We'll have to start using some of these other items, like regular revives. We'll probably stop using them soon, and then start going with the max ones instead. So yeah, we'll have to figure that all out. But yeah, until then, my friends, this is your host, Lovely Cheese Pizza, saying thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Take care, everybody. It was a success!